Hey Ghost Gang, this is Tim with Spirit Hunters Paranormal 911, and I haven't put out any videos here lately. Been kind of tied up with an event I was doing. I think we've done some investigating at some places, but I haven't done any of the editing on them. But I do have one that I'm fixing to put out, which is we returned back to the 1899 Bolton Street house here in Jacksonville, Texas, and I mean, I kind of like this place. It's an old Victorian house. It's got a lot of cemeteries around it. Got some history, a lot of haunted items in the house, as well as it used to have a sane asylum on the front side of the house across the road, and there was one to the back side of the house. It also had that massacre back in the early to mid 1800s, where what I know about it is the Indians kind of raided a lot of the first settlers that moved in on the land in that area, and you know, kind of massacred them all. So you know, we believe a lot of the spirits that are in this house, other than the you know, the resident spirits that are there, are ones that kind of come from the asylum or come from the land. They all also said that before the new owner bought the house, I guess they kind of set up the upstairs. They were boarding it out. So, you know, I do believe some of that energy is there as well. There is a lot of activity in this house, from, you know, seeing things move, hearing your basic knocks and bangs, disembodied voices, seeing shadow figures. A lot of our devices, I mean, they activate. It's kind of like any place that we go to. We never know what's going to happen. Sometimes we go to places and not much of anything happens, but other times we go, it's just off the chart. So, you know, we did have some activity while we were there in different areas. This video, usually I kind of cut and edit, you know, pull out you know, where we had activity, put a video together. This one here is more or less uncut, where we went to the different rooms and did a session, you know, see what all would happen. And you know, it's going to be a little long video, almost like a movie, I guess you could say. But hey, sure to watch all the way through it, because you know, we did have some pretty interesting things happen. You know, a lot of it, hey, I'd like your opinion, you know, watch it. Let us know what you think. Are we interacting with spirits? Is it something else that is, you know, activating our devices? Or, you know, what you think, what you believe. You know, we always value, you know, the Ghost Gang, the viewer's opinion. You know, kind of gives us a little input on, you know, what you're able to see or capture as we do these videos. So, anyways, hey, let's just go ahead and get into this, I guess you could call a movie. Now, let's see what happens. Now we're recording. Here tonight. Can you activate any of those little toys there to let us know that you're here? Those toys will not hurt you. Got those little purple lights there on the floor. All you gotta do is get close to them, and they'll light up different colors. Well, there's a little bell there on the floor. Maybe you can touch it. your room. Can you do something to let us know that you're here? My name is, yeah, there you go, thank you. Is this Mr. Bolton? If it is, can you touch those lights again? We're just trying to figure out who's here tonight. Been here before. You might recognize myself and Philip. Okay. He's got his son with him. It's the first time he's ever been to a place that has any type of paranormal activity. And he's wanting to be able to see some things happen. Maybe, you know, hear your voice. Maybe hear you make a loud knocking sound. Or if this is Hannah, we believe you are the one that's possibly attached to that doll there in the rocking chair. There's a couple little cat balls sitting right there with the doll. Can you touch one of those balls and see if you can get them to light up different colors? Still trying to figure out if Hannah possibly might be one of the children from the servants that worked here in the house, or whether it's okay. So Hannah's not the child that's attached to the doll, but likes the doll. Is one of the children.
If this is one of the servant's children, light up the light. Or your servant's child.
Probably crazy. I need to turn it on. I got a device right here. It's something you can use to talk through, where we'll be able to hear your voice, hear what you have to say. I'm going to set it down here on the floor. And if you would, come over and talk into it, maybe tell us who you are, whether you're Mr. Bolton, one of the children, one of the servants that work here, or possibly just someone that kind of walked through. Turning it on now. EVP station, lavender room, at the Bolton Street house. A little device right there on the floor with the yellow flashing lights. Get over close to it and use your words to where we can hear what you have to say. Going to hear talking in the background from other people that are here investigating tonight. So we'll have to kind of decipher through the recording on whether it's a spirit talking or possibly someone else here in the home. Maybe this will kind of cut down on some of that noise.
If this is Mr. Bolton, touch one of those purple lights. Or talk to that device on the floor. Or ring that dead bell.
All you got to do is walk up to it, hit it on top. Well, lighten up the lights.
Yep.
Can you ring the bell for us? Are you able to do that? The bell right there on the floor beside those purple lights. See if you can tap it on top to make it ring.
Just ring it one time for us.
There's one time I hear these little bluish purple lights. It looks like a tree. Something kind of made those move when I was here one time. Can someone do that for us tonight, please? That was pretty awesome when that happened.
Doing a good job on the lights, thank you.
I'd like to see you make something else activate. Like maybe one of those little toy balls that are there on the floor, or over there on the doll in the rocking chair. But I'd really like to hear that bell ring. All you gotta do is walk up to it and just touch it right here on top. Just like that. Is there anyone here that can do that? That'd be pretty cool.
If anybody wants to speak to us, you can speak to us through that device on the floor. Thank you for the lights.
What else are you able to do?
Play with one of them little cat balls on the floor, or on that doll up in that rocking chair. We got pretty red and blue colors in it, and they'll light up for you.
Can you knock on something for us?
Make some kind of noise. You're making them string lights go off. I know you can make that bell one time. Just ring that bell one time.
Who's in the room here with us? Could you tell us your name, please? My name's Tim.
My name's Philip. And I got my son Jacob here. Can you tell us your name?
Hannah, are you here?
If you're in here, touch them purple lights and make them go up.
Are any of the Bolton children here?
That was one light. Can you make the rest of them light up?
Or maybe touch that one light all the way over on the other side. Mrs. Bolton, are you here tonight? Well, it's on the other side.
Yeah. Mrs. Bolton, if that was you, do that again.
I know Mr. Bolton was kind of strict on the way he did things or the way he raised his family. And I kind of understand, or we believe, that you kind of don't like females, especially in your room here or down in the one room where it was kind of where the men hung out, smoked their cigars.
Is that true, Mr. Bolton? If it is, light them lights up again. Is any of the Bolton children in this room? If there is, make one of these devices light up.
Can you tell us your name? I know there's like, what was there, 10 or 12 children?
Yeah, maybe like 11.
11 children? Maybe you can tell us which child is here. Use that little device there on the floor with the little yellow flashing lights. We'd just like to know who's here tonight. Trying to see if you'll come and have a conversation with us. Maybe tell us a little bit about yourself or who's here.
That's all we want to do is just communicate. We're not trying to hurt nobody, and none of these devices will hurt nobody. We just ask for you to communicate with us by using one of these devices.
They say this closet is a portal. Can you tell us whether that's true or not?
Yes or no? It lit up. String lights again.
So light those lights up if this is a portal that I have my hand on, or maybe make a knocking sound on the door. Can you knock on this door?
If that closet is a portal, light up one of them gadgets on the ground, on the floor for us.
Any EVP?
We just want you to communicate with us, that's all. Ring the bell, make them little balls light up. If you need energy, use all that right there to get you energy.
if there's somewhere else up here on this floor, one of the other rooms, can you make a loud noise there? We'll be glad to move where you're at. I heard a cough, but I don't know if that's one. I said I heard a cough, but I don't know if that's one of the guests.
Might be one of them.
Huh?
Might be one of them guests. I
Well,
guess.
they're downstairs.
All right.
Yeah, there's nobody up here that I know of.
Did you cough up here? Did we hear somebody up here cough?
We're going to move to a different room. See if anybody there wants to.
Since y'all don't want to play up here, we're gonna move.
Move around the house until we find someone that wants to talk. It don't matter. Ring on the bell. If somebody else wants to do it. I'm going to set these out here. We'll go over into the next room, into the travel room.
Grab that camera right there. You can grab that
I got
camera
it.
for you.
I got it.
Which one you going to the travel?
Go to the next, travel room. Go in here and see if we can get anything here to activate.
Just sit down and say anything?
Yeah, we'll just play them kind of around over. We're going to go around over to this dresser.
Oh, this thing, then. On the shade of the kid?
Yeah. Turn that other AC back on. That other room.
There she is. Oh, there we go. Thank you for ringing that bell. Is Miss Bolton up here? If that was Miss Bolton, ring that bell one time.
Thank you. That's twice. Is this Mr. Bolton?
Well, I was asking if it was Miss Bolton, just do it once, but she did it twice.
I'm a shadow figure.
So are you part of the Bolton family? Ring it one time for me. If you're not part of the, ring it one time.
This is one of the if this is one of the Bolton children, can you ring it 2 times? Ring it twice. EVP station, travel room. There's a little device there on the floor with the yellow flashing lights. It's a little voice recorder, something you can talk into and we'll be able to hear your voice. Whoever's ringing the bell, could you tell us your name, please? you ring that bell twice? Ring it 2 times. There's a couple of little toy balls that are laying down there on the floor. Can you move one of those?
Are you a member of one of the servants in this house? Ring it 2 times for me. We're getting the lights to light up. Can you talk to us? Tell us what your name is? You're right there by the device. Just talk to us.
Me too, my heart.
You have to learn how to cleanse.
Excuse me?
You have to learn how to cleanse.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Can you tell us who's in here with us? All we want is your name. You can speak through that device on the floor. We know somebody's in here. They rung that bell. Are you part of the Bolton family? Ring that bell twice for me.
Who is Ann?
Well, you was ringing it earlier. Did you leave us?
We don't know anything about the service. Any of their names do that. Huh?
It's a male.
Mel? I think it's one of the children. I don't think it's Mr. Bolton.
Is this one of the male children of the Bolton family? It is. Ring that bell or light up some of these lights on the floor. Or tell us your name.
Make a loud noise for us, something we can hear. Can you knock on something, maybe close that door? Well, you ring the bell. Can you knock on the door? One female been picking up on whether he was like a traveling salesman. That was his travel case. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that travel case yours and you was a traveling salesman? You traveled around? Okay. Can you tell us your name, please? Is your name Tom?
J or a Joe. Something with a J. Joe, John.
I heard you ring that bell. Can you give us your name?
I don't know who Tom is. I think you might want Tom.
If your name is not Tom, can you ring that bell twice?
Okay. Who's Tom? I mean, there's so many spirits that come through this place. They're not necessarily residents, or ones that are attached to the place.
Tom, are you part of the Bolton family?
Is there a Tom on that list?
I think so.
I mean, that family was pretty big, between
I hear like
10, 11 children, and then them getting married and having children.
Right.
I don't know if there's a Tom in that list or not. Well, I mean, it could be one of the servants or one of their children, because we don't have any information on any of those. If I'm getting a name, I'm not getting any type of connection on, you know, whether they were part of this family, lived in this house, or maybe one come from one of the Samus Islands when they were here, or even lived back before the house was here,
Right.
off the land. Because I know, didn't she say that before she had gotten to whoever the owner was, they used to board some of the rooms
Right.
up here? People say that. I mean, it could be someone there.
Were you one of her boarders in this room?
Ring it twice if you were one of the boarders that lived in this house.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Two different people here.
Yep. We really would like you to tell us what your name is.
Use that little device there on the floor with the yellow flashing lights. We'll be able to hear what you have to say. Unless you talk real loud, then we might be able to hear it with our ears. Somebody just walked across over there.
By using that bell, can you tell us how many spirits are in this room?
If there's one spirit, can you ring the bell? If there's two spirits, can you ring the bell? If there's three spirits, can you ring the bell? Is there more than three spirits here? Ring the bell. I don't know if that was them that made that knocking sound. Whatever it was. Well, that was a little long. I don't know if I can confirm on that. There's something about that suitcase, though. There's something attached to it. There's a little toy ball right there on the suitcase. Can you touch that little ball and make it light up? Or knock it off? Whatever you're able to do.
Were you a traveling salesman?
There's sound from somewhere, but I can't tell where it's coming from.
What does it sound like?
Huh?
What's it sound like?
It almost sounded like footsteps, very, very faintly. I can't tell if it was like it's coming from this over in this area or back over towards the service quarters. Not very loud. It's like 2-3 steps.
If you were here before the house was built, can you ring that bell twice for me?
Who's under the bed? Is that one of the children? I forget who was here with you one night. What was the last time we were here? That one couple?
Oh,
She
yeah.
was standing there. And she jumped like something reached out from under the bed and touched her on
Oh
her foot.
dear.
Huh?
I said, oh dear.
Yeah. And who was it? Cassidy? Is that the other girl?
Chastity.
Chastity?
Yeah.
She was telling me she was in here one night because she asked me when I come, we were doing the walkthrough and I was picking up on different energies. She asked if I picked up on any energy of children in here. I said, I'm picking up on energy of children, throughout the house. And I said, but I'm not feeling any children. The only thing I was feeling was a female in this room. And she said, well, I was kind of curious because I was here one time and I was standing by the bed and someone reached out and just grabbed my ankle. I said, yeah, that's going to happen around here with the children. Because back there in the service quarter, I picked up on, in that one little cubby hole that goes into the attic space out there, I was picking up on 2 children. All I could see them, what they were showing me is when somebody would leave the room, they would knock on the door and make you kind of turn around, go back in there and see what the noise was. And then when you leave, they get to giggling.
I noticed when he was talking about chastity, and then when he said female, the bell went off.
Yeah.
Are you somebody that chastity? Are you missing chastity right now? Are you a female spirit?
Or are you the one that was hiding under the bed and grabbed her ankle and scared her?
Sounded like it was raining when he was saying children. Like every time I said children, it would rain.
What do you pick it up on?
Are you the one that scared Chastity? Are you playing with her? Can you ring the bell if you're the one that was playing with her? Do you want to play a game? Ring the bell if you want to play a game. I'll play a game with you.
I wonder if any Boltons back in their time, if any of the men got together to play like cards.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Absolutely.
I wonder if they played it down in the
cigar room?
Yeah, cigar room. Since that was kind of where they would smoke their cigars and drink their liquor, and if they play cards, and it was kind of small, but They probably wouldn't have had all that furniture in there. They might have had tables and chairs or something that they kind of sat around. I'm going in this section in here. They're just like, picking up on it.
Ooh, somebody didn't say light.
If you hear a little grumble at one point, my tummy is a little bit hungry. It did make a little bit of noise. I should have said something when you did.
Where she got this stuff from?
Different, she tries to put things up, but different
I love those shoes.
antique stores and antique malls and stuff like that.
Those
Yeah.
are fantastic.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, this whole
Where did I see
outfit.
2 pairs? I saw 2 pairs at
Well, I'm going to take a break first before we move over
no,
there.
Coop,
We're just kind of
the Rose Tea Room and Antique Mall in
turn
Fort Worth.
things off.
I saw 2 pairs of
Did
those
you?
in there.
I
Yeah.
love. I've been
Step
like
over here by the camera.
staring at this whole
Yeah,
outfit.
we'll
I'm
come
like,
back
this
up.
is-
Probably
yes.
move into
Even
that
I don't
room
like
there.
roaches.
I've heard lately that place has
Some of them,
been
like-
pretty active.
She put it together.
Yeah, it looks great.
It feels like it's just supposed to be here. Like I could see her.
Like I feel like that was
Recording.
the
Like, you want to leave it green?
Do you feel
That whistling?
that? Yes.
No, it's like a cat.
Yeah.
I know there is a ghost cat here and 2 ghost dogs. But I don't know if that's Witchy. Because I think Witchy's still inside, isn't she?
I think she's in the room now with them.
She was in the room.
Because that was last time we were hearing the noise.
Mm.
You know, couldn't tell what it was. It kept coming from over in this
It
area.
actually does sound like a cat now that
Yeah.
you say that.
Mhm.
It does sound like a cat.
Are any of the servants here? Can you touch one of those devices there on the floor to let us know that you're here? Oh, that was freaky. Saw a shadow figure on my camera, and it's me because of the IR here. When I crossed, I saw a shadow figure go across my camera. Alright. That's debunked. I know who that is now.
If we have one of the servants here, you want to ring that bell for us?
Make a loud noise, knock on something. I know you have a habit of opening that door there. Can you open that door? Yeah, Becky doesn't like this room. She says every time she's up here, either that door will open up, or that door will open up. But she said that one there in the middle, that was always opened up. Where she put a lock on it so it wouldn't open up no more.
And a chair in front of me.
Yeah. Are there any children here? There's a couple little toy balls there on the floor. You go play with them, roll them around.
Last time me and Tim were here, we was in there talking to somebody.
That was confused. Getting us confused.
There's a balloon you can play with. You can stop moving. There you go.
Now it's looking at you.
If we have a child in here, you want to play with a balloon, you can move it.
I did turn that AC back on in that room there, didn't I?
We heard somebody ring that bell a while ago. Can you ring it again for us?
Did it ring in here when you're setting it up? Is Hannah in here? Hannah, if you're here, can you activate any of those little toys there on the floor? Those little purple lights and one of those little cat balls? Or that lantern? It's got kind of a pinkish purple light. Okay. Touch that. Can you touch one of the other toys? Maybe one of those two little balls and ring that bell? It'll just show us that you're here with us.
We're just here to want to communicate. That's all we want to do. We just want to learn who's here.
We're not trying to force you to do anything. We're just hoping that you will do something just to let us know that you are here.
Do you like having people in this house? If you do, ring that bell twice for me. Can you ring it twice if you don't like people in this house?
Any spirits that are here that's able to hear my voice, can you come in here where we are? And maybe use some of these little toys that we have here on the floor? Let go.
No, that was that.
It was what?
This, the noise
The
right
lantern?
The lantern.
It made that noise?
Yeah.
It's been made.
It's made it twice already so
I think
far.
it's made it 3 times.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to make no noise.
Really?
No.
It's
Son of
supposed to
a-
light up.
Something tapping on it? Change out battery. Keep messing with me. Seeing my shadow.
Can you tap on that lantern for us again?
Maybe tap on that bell, see if you can get it to ring.
Yeah. If you want to tap on something, make that bell ring.
I got those lights to work. What else can you do?
Yeah. If you can do that, you can move one of them cat balls on the floor. Or you can ring the bell.
Are there any children here that like to play games? Are any of the Boltons upstairs? Maybe you can come in here where we are and let us know that you are here.
Is there a Thomas up here?
I haven't really picked up much energy from Hannah tonight. She's usually pretty active. If Hannah's here, can you touch one of these little toys on the floor? See if you can make any of them activate. If you're not able to activate any of these toys, can you knock on something or move something? Need energy, you can use any of these little lights down here, or this device I have sitting over there, this camera. You're welcome to draw the energy from. It'll help you do anything. That's your part.
If you want to play a game, we can play a game. I want to know how many spirits are in here. I'm going to count down, and you ring that bell when you get to the right number of spirits here.
Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there more than 9 spirits in this house? Is there more than 3?
Was the spirit we were talking to the last time we were here? Are you here tonight? Can you do something to let us know? I hear the children like to run back there in the hallway. Are there any children back there?
Did you see something light up over there? Did you see something light up over there?
No.
Back towards that restroom.
Yeah.
I got the feeling like there's something back there watching us.
Do you? Yeah, I just felt like.
Because I keep looking back that way, see if I'm going to see a head peeking around a corner.
Well, I just like got like something out of the corner of my eye, and that's
Yeah.
why I looked over there.
Make some noise for us, something we can hear.
If somebody's here, can you touch one of those lights? I just want to know if somebody's here with us. Touch a light, ring the bell.
Move the balloon. Knock on something.
You get one light. If you can light up that one light, you can light them all. Light them all up for us.
I'm not feeling a whole lot of energy in this room.
That someone that's here, is it an adult?
Huh? Yeah, just past that orange candle back there.
That's what it made me look earlier.
If it's not an adult, you know.
If you're back there in the hallway, back by the lavender room where the Hannah is, we invite you to come in here where we are and have a conversation. We're just trying to learn a little bit about who's here.
Yeah, come join us.
Let's turn those two lights off back there because they're distracting on being able to see back there
You
clearly.
turn them off.
Yeah, turn the lavender room off and the one there in the members room. Yeah. There's something across the end of those lights to be able to see.
Just once.
Those little candle lights back there by the lavender room, there on that dresser or whatever that is, that table.
Yeah.
It's back there where I keep getting the feeling or seeing something like it's moving, almost like it's peeking around the doorway at us, like it's watching to see what we're doing. Mr. Bolton, is that you back there kind of watching us? We come with the utmost respect of your house. It's a beautiful home. We're just trying to learn, we're just trying to learn a little history about this place, a little history about who possibly might be here. I know it's said that many spirits are here, which I believe you've been known to be here, and some of your children. And we believe possibly maybe one of the servants that used to take care of your house for you. Even maybe some of their children, which we believe they kind of stay back in this area. Yeah, something did cross back over there, but it looked like it was only about this tall. Because I see the shadow go just low, like it's coming out of the lavender room, going over towards the stairs. Real quick. It just crossed.
There's somebody out in the hallway. Can you turn one of the candles off in that middle table?
That mirror against that wall back there.
That's what I was wondering. Are you talking about up top?
Well, it looks like it's almost like a 4-inch mirror. It's high and comes down low.
Yeah, at the very back. Got that like little square of light.
Oh, I see like a
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah. I see that too. I was wondering that too.
Thank you for turning them lights on. We'd like to know who's in here with us. Is it one of the children? Are you moving that balloon? Do we have an adult in here with us? If there's a child in here, move that balloon for us again. Thank you. Still like to know who's in here with us. Is it a child? Is it a child of a servant? Thank you. So can you move that balloon again for us? You moved it a while ago. Can you move it again for us? Is this one of the Bolton's children? Thank you. Did you live in this house? Were you on this land before the house was built? Were you around when the massacre happened? Are you Native American? Blood over and move water.
Is that a mirror back there?
No, actually, it's just a little picture hanging up high.
Is it? So it's just a candle reflecting
Right
on
there.
it.
Looks like it's a
It does look like a
full
mirror.
length mirror.
Yeah.
Another little unit over there to it. That's just a plain wall, because it looks shiny.
It does.
Nothing like it's reflection, but it's just a plain wall, except for the picture up there at the top. But I know when I got just past the remembrance room, I hit a static charge like no tomorrow right there. And I just wondered if that's that energy I saw running across there. And she was telling me that they were picking up on a child that they believe was one of the families that were boarding the rooms up here.
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of like playing hide and seek with this child, but the child wanted to play games, so they decided to play hide and seek. And she's asking me if I thought that might be the child that I saw going across back there on it. So, very well possible. I don't think it's any of the service kids, because they would not have gone past this point or past the kitchen downstairs. They stayed here on the stairs, down in the kitchen. That was the only areas the servants were allowed to use. See if you can move that balloon clear down over there by the stairs. Philip's tired of it looking at him.
Jacob's waiting on you to move that balloon down there.
Keep that balloon over towards him. I don't see how quick he moves.
So were you one of the children of one of the boarders of this house? That was lighting up pretty good for answers, wasn't it? Yeah. Ask if it was around for during that massacre that did it.
Oh, yeah.
I asked if it was here before the house was built, but it did.
Back on the kind of basically what we were getting at last time we were here, that it was something before the house, something that was of the land. Some of the first settlers around. And just many different changes that we were getting that night. I think we were communicating with these 2 to 3 different ones. Is that right?
Did you have 3 spirits in here tonight?
Someone from the land before the house was built. One of the settlers. And then maybe someone that has lived in this house, whether it was the Boltons or some of the boarders that lived here. Or are you possibly one of the spirits that are attached to one of the items in this home? We're just trying to figure out who you are. Just don't feel the energy in here like it did in the travel room, back here in the hallway. A lot more energy back there.
Is somebody standing behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was like, what is happening? Like I totally
It's that spirit was not
I
there
know, I was
looking around the
like,
corner
it's-
watching us.
Got my hand
Got a little bit more
on
You're so
comfortable.
quiet back
She
there, I was
figured
like,
Well, I don't want the floor to squeak and y'all like be like, what?
no, you're fine. I just was like, something is
over
totally
there
behind
setting
you.
up the camera, and the eye on the house cam behind it. As I was walking between my camera and it, all I saw was a shadow on the screen of the camera. I backed up real quick. I said, never mind, that's just me.
Right? Be those TV people.
Whoa! Yeah.
Well, we had the balloon moved a while ago.
Okay, so my husband saw it when we was up here before we started all this, and my daughter opened the bathroom door and they're looking in there. He goes, that balloon started moving. I said, no, it didn't. Probably bumped it. So, okay.
It moved and went right back to where it was at a while ago.
Yeah, when he passed by, it rolled that way, and then all of a sudden he was already over there, ready to get stopped, and then it rolled right back to the same position where he's at.
Wow. You're recording, right?
Yeah. Something's been tapping on the paralamp.
Okay.
We're hearing some kind of noise from it. I said, he's not supposed to be making any noise. It's not one of the ones that have the sound activation. It's like something trying to touch it or move it or something.
It sounded like there was like a high-pitched noise coming from you. You heard it too, right? Like it was
Coming from that?
Yeah, from that, like a high-pitched, like almost like an electrical like a recorder or something. And it was like, ring.
That to me would say that there's something that's trying to draw energy from you.
Yeah.
It was definitely making a noise.
There
Say it again?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
It just made that.
That's what it's thinking of.
Are you using that to get energy? If you are, can you light up one of these little purple lights on the floor? Or one of those little toy balls? Bill would like to hear you ring that bell. He likes hearing that
I
bell.
like that bell. I had it going in, what, 2 nights? That's like it going on in that little room right there.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, we didn't get much on the bell last time we were here. We got more to the epoch and, you know, voice recorder, which was confusing.
Yeah, that was confusing that night.
It makes me think there was just more than one spirit. That's why I'm just going back and forth. We're going to move to a different area.
You want us to get out of here?
No, we're done downstairs. They're just kind of playing with the dining room right now.
You want us to move out of this room for a while? Light up one of the lights. Ring the bell for me. There you go.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I've been going crazy on this room here. We're picking up on at least two spirits I was picking up on there, and possibly a little child there for a little bit, like it's hiding underneath the bed.
Okay. Tonight? Because we were playing hide and seek with the kid downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, because when she came up after I walked back here, because as soon as I crossed over in front of the cabinet room, I picked up on a real heavy steady charge. While we were sitting here, I watched something like this tall go running across, coming out of that room towards the stairs.
Could it be the dog?
Could be, but I'm thinking more of a child.
Okay.
And she was kind of thinking that maybe it was the one girl were playing kind of hide and seek with.
Well, we turned on the nickel box on her phone, and Rosie was like, "Do you want to play a game?" And yeah. It was like, "What kind of game you want to play?" And I said, "Hide and seek."
Yeah.
Just plain as day.
Yeah. Because we're trying to get the children up here to see if they wanted to play a game.
Yeah.
You know, let us know by activating something. We're not getting a hold.
I said probably 20 minutes ago, give or take.
Yeah, it was probably what, 10 minutes ago when I saw that shadow?
Yep.
So
It was right before, can't remember her name.
The travel room right there.
Came up the stairs, because she was sitting right there at the top of the stairs, and we all came up. We were talking about it.
Well, I think you left us. You must have went somewhere else.
Yeah, they were out there playing hide. They heard they were playing hide and seek. So we're going to play games. Section R. Lizzie, are you here? There's some toys and they're on the floor. And then the rocking chair, the one there with the blue light, you can use it to answer yes/no questions. Green for yes, red for no. Over there on the table, there's a bell over there you can use. Well, I've got a little voice recorder here on the floor that you can use to speak your words, something we can hear what you have to say. Just gotta get close to it and talk into it. If there's anyone in the room here with us, can you activate any of those little toys there on the floor to let us know that you're here?
You see that blue light over there? You can answer yes or no. Green for yes, red for no. Is there spirits in this room with us? Lizzie, are you here in this room with us?
I hear there were children down here earlier with the other group. I hear there's one child that likes to play games. If you like to play games, maybe you can come over and activate some of these little toys over here to let us know. Any of the Boltons here? Is one of the Bolton children? Or is this Mr. Bolton? I hear that you've been seen in this room.
Can you tell us your name? You can speak through that device on the floor with them yellow lights on it. We'd just like to have your name. Come over and touch that red light on the middle of the floor with that little antenna sticking out. You can make it go off and be colorful.
Can you do something to let us know that you're here?
Somebody set off one of them cat balls a while ago on that dog. Can you touch that ball again, set it off?
Come in here and join us. I'd like to have a conversation with you. Who's the female I saw earlier in here?
Is Miss Bolton in here? there's some children in here. Okay. Do you want to play a game?
Are you some of the Bolton children? What name did I say I picked up on earlier? Was it Sally?
Who?
Sally?
No, not Sally.
No,
You
the
said
one
Sally, but
Yeah,
they're not the two Sarah. There's two Sarahs.
yeah. I wonder if Sally, maybe one of the boarders? If there's a Sally here, right there in that rocking chair, there's a little toy with a blue light on it. Can you light it up green?
You light it up green for yes and red for no. Thank you.
Is that Lizzie? I hear you like to whistle. That'd be pretty cool to hear. Can you light that little cat toy up again?
Was that a Sally that turned that light, little cat ball on?
Is Lizzie attached to that doll, or is someone else attached to that doll? Yes or no? I guess that was kind of a conflict question.
Using that blue light, is there somebody attached to that doll? Yes or no? Or if there's somebody attached to that doll, set that little cat ball off on the doll. Is there a member of the Bolton family in here? Somebody setting off their purple lights. Is it a member of the Bolton family?
You're attached to one of the items in this house. Can you activate any of these little toys down here?
Is there a member of the servant family down here?
some noise for us.
The person that's in here, were you ever in the insane asylum behind this building? Behind this house? Or come from the hospital? Or one of the graveyards that's around here? We're just trying to figure out who you are.
Almost
15 graveyards within a 5-mile radius of this place.
We just want to communicate. That's all we want to do.
Just trying to find out who's here. You all go upstairs? Like that group better?
Can you tell us who's lighting up that cat ball? We'd like to know. If it's a child, light it up again.
If you like that doll, light it up.
If it's an adult, light that ball up again.
And that doll, if you're playing with dolls, there's a problem.
Do you like playing with dolls?
That's why he was in the mental asylum.
If you can make that cat ball go off, can you reach up there and hit that bell for me? On that table?
Touch that little red light there on the floor.
Can't believe that box hasn't went off.
Yeah. It's usually crazy. If there's anyone downstairs that can hear our voices, can you please come in this room? Show us if you're able to use any of these little toys that are down here on the floor. I've seen something move across. I've seen something move across out there.
Whoever's out in the hallway, can you come in here? We just want to talk to you.
Well, please come in and join us.
We just want to have a family or a friendly conversation is all. Whoever's in this room, do you live in this house? Or did you live in this house? Well, I'd have wanted toys if you lived in this house.
So this room, they said they had a lot of the activity, or was it the dining room?
What was that?
Was it this room they had a lot of the activity, or was it the dining room?
I'm not sure.
I think it was this room.
This room?
I think.
Come with the kids,
I
one
know
play
they were in
house.
this room for a while.
Yeah.
Did y'all use up all your energy? That's why you're not able to do anything? You can use any of these little toys with the color lights to get energy.
You can drain any of them's battery. You need energy.
You used to have all these little different toys out to see what you're able to use. You know you use that.
Can you light up more than 3?
I'm curious as whether this is residual energy that I'm feeling in here.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah. Can we do more than 2? Is that all we want? Just 2? Come too loud on that EVP.
You like all the noise that's on the street?
Change out battery. Is there anyone in this room with us? Cowboy? Cat ball then. Who's over there touching the cat ball? If you're able to see us and hear us, could you touch that cat ball again?
You playing with cat ball in there again?
I think there was something about that box that they don't like. That's why we're not getting close to it.
Thank you. Can you do that one more time for me?
I got to reset it. Alright, I'll move that bell away from that head box, or whatever you want to call it over there. Can you come over and ring this bell down here now? What?
The green light came on that blue, whatever
Did
that
it?
blue thing, the green light just came on and it said that.
Okay.
Told you, there was red.
Thank you.
So that's what I was wanting. They didn't like that bell back there by that box. attached to that box. You must make the spirits here not very comfortable around. So whoever's in here with us, you're able to see us? No? If you're able to see us and hear us, and you ring that bell down there on the floor,
Can you come down and ring this bell?
several little toys down here on the floor. Can you show us which ones you're able to use?
Touch that light, that red light. It's got that stick coming up out of the top of it, and you can make that thing change colors.
I haven't seen that thing go off lately either. Getting a reputation of being like that coffin box.
There really is somebody in here with us. Ring that bell one more time.
Where'd everybody go? Are you in the toy room?
Did you move upstairs?
Sounds doing something. What is you? It's ugly, really. They say we had all kinds of activity in here. We'd like to see some of that activity. Can you do something to show us that you're here? things happen upstairs and we're getting down here.
Yeah.
Do something to show us that you're here. Make some noise. Move something. Is that your part?
You can do more than just that one light.
You're here in the room with us. Ring that bell there on the floor.
If I'm really talking to somebody, can you ring that bell twice?
The curtain's like being pulled out.
Way out.
Yeah, way out.
Like way out.
I'm just kind of curious. I mean, I know that there's two ghost dogs and a ghost cat here.
It would have to be coming from this direction because it's pulling out that way. Because
Yeah, like a cat walked through there or something.
Wait.
Guessed it. I mean, you can't really feel no breeze down there.
I don't know. There might be one right here. But it's like pulling it. You see how it's pulling it out?
No down anything there, is there?
No.
I mean, I can feel in the fan over here, but
Yeah, but it's at the bottom. It's that corner that keeps getting pulled out. It's like almost unnaturally being pulled.
Is there a spirit animal in here? There is, ring that bell.
Some drink bottle of dead bill into the playroom.
That old cat ball still going off in there?
Huh?
That old cat ball still going off in
No,
there?
I just get the feeling like there is something in that room.
I heard something for sure.
Yeah, me. Taking your bell away from you.
I think there has to be a breeze in here. There's a breeze coming from somewhere.
I keep on hearing some whistle coming up from the kitchen area.
I just put it all down. I don't know if it had time to
That's why I looked over.
reset or not.
trip wire in here, or just leave it in there? You want some trip?
Whoever's in this playroom with all these toys, there's some devices there on the floor, one with a red light, one with a blue light. Can you touch one of those, make it change colors? A little round ball there on the floor by that red light. Maybe you can move it.
Is there any children want to play? You didn't touch one of them lights on the ground. Ring that bell for me. Yes, it's got a green light on that one.
On the epoch?
Yep.
You want to pay, ring that bell. That'll let us know that you're there and want to play.
Here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to hear disembodied voices or sounds with these ACs going.
So you do want to play? Well, that blue light you can light up green for yes and red for no. Or you can ring that bell.
Like like there was something in here wanted me to bring this stuff in here. See if you can use any of it to let us know that you're there. Still moving?
Yep.
Big time?
Yep. Look.
Oh my God.
Wow. Now we know for a fact it's not that. That's moving.
Yeah, it's like pulled out.
It's like.
Well, I mean, the only thing going now is that's just that fan in that room.
That's it.
But that fan shouldn't be
But the way it's
blowing that much to make it move that far.
Right. But plus it's the way it's pulling. It's not like fluttering like a fan.
Yeah.
It's like straight, you
Yeah.
know? Like something's pulling at the bottom of it.
Do we have a spirit dog or a spirit cat running around in the first floor? Are you playing hide and seek?
Well, if we're playing hide and seek, I guarantee that you're going to win. Well, maybe for most. There's a few of us can see him and maybe find you.
Thank you.
What was that, Epoch?
Yep. So you're hiding in the playroom?
Or are you in there hiding in the parlor room? You'll have to give us some clues so we know where to look. Make some noise or something. We'll see if we can't come and find you.
Said yes. Green light.
Yeah.
Are you upstairs?
There's a lot of places for you to hide.
Are you in the kitchen?
Hiding in a closet somewhere? Hiding under a table? I know someone likes to hide underneath the one bed upstairs. Talking about the ceiling fan? Because that's the only thing on in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the fan, because when I stand in front of it,
It doesn't do anything?
it doesn't move.
Yeah, it doesn't move when she
If I
stands.
stand right here,
Yeah, so
Alright.
it went down.
if I move away. See? I think it's the fan.
Are you still wanting to play hide and seek? Did you leave us?
Are you in a different room?
There's some toys in that room that make noise. Can you make it go off?
Move something?
I thought we were gonna play. Are you not wanting to play anymore? Yes?
I just gotta figure out what you wanna play.
You wanna play ball? Or you still want to play hide and seek?
Use this little device I'm sitting here on the floor with the yellow flashing lights. You can talk into it, maybe tell us what kind of game you want to play. That'd be awesome to hear. Want a snack?
You got a cookie? You like cookies? Ooh, thank you. What? How's that hat?
Huh? What lit up?
The REM pod went on.
Did?
Yeah.
He wants a cookie.
Did that puppy just come in here? You gonna touch that stick on that? Yes. Is there a puppy down here with you? No, you can touch that red light again. Make it do different colors again. That way I know you're still in there.
You just kind of go on and off, or does it stay on a little bit?
Hmm.
Does it kind of just go on and off, or does
Yeah.
it stay on a little bit?
If you want to talk to us, you can talk to us through that device on the floor with them yellow lights on. You're not wanting to play anymore?
Touch that toy again with the red light. See how many colors you can get it to light up.
Or even that little ball on the ground. That thing makes pretty colors too. A little cat ball.
Can you ring that bell twice? Ring it 2 times.
I bet you can't ring it twice. Ring it 2 times. Ding, ding. You're not going to do it?
That's once. Ring it twice.
You did it twice?
No, I only rang once.
We want you to do it 2 times. Can you make it ring 2 times? That way we make sure it's really you. How about you touch that red light? See if you can make it do different colors. You don't want to play anymore? You sure got quiet. We got a device down there if you want to talk to us. It won't hurt you. That way we can communicate with you.
Can anyone tell us any of the names of the children that are here?
Do you know a Hannah? Do you know a Lizzie? She likes to whistle.
Do something to let us know that you're still here. If you want us to go to a different room, ring that bell. You want us to go upstairs? Touch that little that red light. You want us to stay down here? Light up that little ball.
You were doing good a while ago. Did you leave us?
It's like this energy just comes and goes.
Yeah.
It's like here for just a little bit, and then it just, I don't know, gets bored and moves on to a different area. It's almost like it doesn't have a whole lot of energy, no matter than that bell's ringing.
Yeah.
And they were doing dowsing rod sessions in there. I don't know how long they were doing that.
Right.
Because that will use up their energy.
Figured out your Tom.
Huh?
I figured out your Tom.
Sure didn't hear you.
I figured out your Tom.
Oh.
Upstairs, Tom.
Yeah, Thomas was a 1-year-old. Yeah, we saw that earlier. Still haven't been able to figure out who Sarah is, though, because there's no name on there of Sarah.
Sarah's John's wife.
There's-
She's the
there's a
lady
Sarah.
in the
Oh,
house.
was it Sarah?
There's a Sarah, there's not a Sally.
Sally.
Oh,
Sally's
okay,
the name
Sally.
I got earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 Sarahs.
There's 2 Sarahs.
So Tom also might have been the one underneath the bed.
Yeah, I don't know. I picked up one of Sally, but I don't know if she might have been someone that they used to stay here when they were renting the upstairs rooms. Don't know any of the names of any of the servants, so I don't know, if that's one of them.
Do you know a Sally?
Could be somebody from the asylums when they were here, or it could be any one of the spirits come and go, or even some of these attachments to some of these items that we still don't know.
Very
Any names or who's attached to what.
Yeah, the soldiers, the prison camps, all of that could be anything.
Is there a Sally in this house? Ooh, thank you,
What was that?
Grandpa. It's all blue.
Went blue?
That's red again.
Sally, if that's you, can you light that little red light up again?
Can you make it go blue again if that's Sally?
Or is this Sarah?
I asked if there was a Sally and it went blue, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the name I was getting.
Right. So there is a Sally in this house? A spirit named Sally? No? Flash no.
No.
How about a Sarah? Is there a Sarah here? Yes? Is Sarah downstairs with us? Can you tell Sarah to come downstairs and see if we can talk to her? How about a Thomas? Is there a Thomas here? How about a Charles or Charlie? Is there a spirit of Charles or Charlie here? Is there somebody left in the playroom? Did everybody go upstairs?
Okay.
Nah, it got quiet, boy.
Now,
Mm.
I want to do a little session there in the smoke room. Nobody's ever done a session in that room that I know of.
In the smoke room?
Yeah, I mean, people, females say they've been in that room and they hear like growls
Yeah.
and just get that kind of, off feeling in there. I just want to set a couple devices up in there and see if possibly Mr. Bolton or, some kind of activity is there.
Yeah. Not getting there, you're just smoking a cigar.
Yeah. Well, I know that I have walked through there, going from the kitchen, going upstairs and walking, and you get like a cigar type smell in that room. I have had happen one time going through there. Earlier in here, something like that. I don't know if it was a cologne or perfume type smell, but it was real strong in here. It was just in one area.
Well, it's already 1:40.
Yeah.
Man,
1:40?
yeah.
So it was just 12.
Man, it's just time just flying, boy.
Yeah, when you're having fun. Sometimes it flies by too quick. It's like, I'm not ready to quit. Turn it off, camera.